I'd like to turn our attention to the next segment, mechanics of the trade. We've recently recommended Disney and ticker symbol DIS, and we're bullish on the stock. Our forecasting models predict that for the next 20, 30, 40, and 50 days, the stock will be higher than it is now, and it will outperform the market. Joe, what do you see in terms of trading setup for Disney?
Yeah, you know what? Disney has been one of those stocks that's been kind of, it's had some nice upside push, but it's been in a little bit of a consolidation for the last couple of weeks. Right now, the estimated move is being priced in for about $1.61. You're seeing that the IV rank is very low at around 4, 5. You're seeing that the stock is basically right off the levels that you put in the original trade. It's right around today, I believe, is at 104.62 before we got on. You see that the options trade is right around $10.80, and you have the spread trades trading around $7.20. Manage your risk tightly here. Vol's cheap. If vol expands, that's going to hurt your shorts if you have any shorts on here, but it will help the options actually hold up in value. You did do Mays too. That gives you time. I like having time on my side, but you really, if you're going to be buying options in this environment, going much further than May or June right now is a bit of a stretch, especially if there's low implied volatility. So think to either calendarize those off, maybe sell some premium if you're long options, like what we discussed with the diagonal spread with XHP. You can do that here. Other than that, there are no other events that are occurring in the near future. I know that you can always keep an eye on the key stock events. Most notably would be earnings, but as you said in the beginning of our earlier segment, we've already gone through that cycle. So you're really going to have to wait until the April or May area for those earnings announcements.
Thank you, Joe, for that insight. And the next trade recommendation, we are, again, diversifying. We talked about the media sector. Now we're going to turn our attention to healthcare and retail sector. Those sectors have been leading this year. And the next ticker is CVS. Joe, what do you see in terms of CVS? We've been bullish on the stock for the past 12 months.
Yeah, you know what? Caremark has been doing nothing but going up. It's been basically following the marketplace. Healthcare was one of the leaders last year, and it continues. It's lagging a little bit this year, but with Obamacare now all fully online, and basically those that need to be insured have to be insured. And CVS made some gut check calls last year with no longer selling tobacco products. I thought it was very interesting, getting a little bit on the social and sin investing. For those of you that do look at companies like that, this is an interesting play. They're pricing in the potential between now and expiration, which is March. I'm going to look at that expiration cycle, actually the weeklies, of around $1.71, excuse me. So this week there is a little vol, but the IV rank's still coming in at 3, Vlad. I mean, there is just nothing there right now as far as volatility. Buying stock when you see low implied volatility, that's really not a bad thing. And the stock that means that they assume they're expecting the trend, meaning the options traders will continue to the upside. They don't feel there's violent moves. Stock's at 103, right along those levels of 102.62. The options trade is right around 875. Those are the May 95 calls. Again, I would look at that and say, manage the trade. If vol starts to pop, you may want to look at getting into your option spread strategy where you go in and sell the 105 calls if you see that volatility pop. The spread is trading at 655, right around that entry level. So you're going to have a grind here, but again, in May, it is a sector that has been performing well over the last year. It's been a little bit challenged. The upside is getting a little choppy here and consolidated, but we're going to watch it. But so manage those trades. If you see vol, maybe look to sell something against it, whether you're long stock or long the individual option.
Thank you, Joe, for your insight. And again, if you want to see more trading ideas, visit Tradespoon.com site, and you will get exposed to our tools and different trade ideas that we have every single day.